Well, welcome back. Our players Kendall and Terry decided they wanted to get going a little bit early, so here we go. This is Terry that won the leg, and of course in BCAPL and CSI tournaments, it's rack your own rack, so Terry's down there getting ready to break the first rack of this match. Both of them rated over 600. 633 is Terry, and Kendall's 613. So pretty even score rating-wise. Only a 20-point difference, and so therefore they're both racing to 6. This is a handicap tournament, so if they were playing someone of a lesser rating, they would be spotting them. But in this particular case, as I mentioned, they're both pretty equally rated.
Yep, so hopefully you had clicked the little bell on YouTube and got notified that we're going live, because this match was scheduled for noon, but both players are here and wanting to get going. So this is Terry, Rick and the balls. And he's got a Fargo rating of 633.
He scratches, I think, so.
Yeah, he got... And so that'll bring Kendal Koch to the table, and he's got a Fargo rating of 613. This is a one-loss side match. Loser will finish 9th through 12th.
Well, the transition from the 3 to the 4 doesn't seem like it'd be too difficult. The transition from the 4 to the 5, maybe a little more so.
Yeah.
Just has to draw back up to that half of the table.
Avoid the 9. Okay, he's done this nicely. We had Kendall on yesterday. He shoots quick.
He does, yeah. He doesn't.
Oh, he
doesn't waste much time
he
with
didn't
it.
like. That was not a nice little kiss he got on that 6, but.
What do you like to do here, Brett?
Cuss.
It's almost, I think if he
just came
just
off,
plays a little safety.
He thinned the 6 to the rail and got the cue ball, and that's about all he could do. He avoided the 7, and
Does Terry try to cut this all the way down?
he's got an off-angle bank and a tough cut, so it wasn't a bad containing shot. Okay, he tried the bank.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Well, not sure that's what he was trying to put the cue ball, but
I'm not unsure if that's what he was trying to do either.
that sure worked out nice.
It did.
He had shape on the 7 if it went, and he's pretty much got Kendall in jail.
Well, we saw him shoot a
he was
pretty nice little mass A shot in the warm-ups.
Yeah,
but
it's like he hit a mass A shot. I clapped for it.
you would really, this would have to be the mother of all mass A's, because he'd have to go around 90% of that ball.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Man. Oh.
There we go.
Oh,
there's no justice. No justice. He hit that as good as you could hit it, and got a scratch too.
Wow. Well, you said it during the last match. Sometimes there is no justice in pool.
Yeah.
Make a nice shot like that, and somehow the cue ball finds its way in the hole, and the guy's up there shooting while you're shaking your head. So this is Terry Nixon, and he's trying to finish off this first rack.
You're not going to give it to him?
There we go.
You're a quick learner.
Well, let's put it this way. After the reputation you got for jinxing people,
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Yeah, I've learned the hard way. The rule number one of commentating: never say, "Well, he's got it."
Kendal breaking, eager to try to even this thing up.
He's got a short cue. He's breaking. I'm like, why is he bringing out his jump cue? That is a little shorter. It's not, totally it. But it is. It's a jump cue that he broke with.
That's different.
I thought, well, that cue looks kind of short. And then when he queued up, he was holding it right at the very end.
That's a little longer than a normal jump cue.
Yeah, it's maybe...
You know what? It's almost like one of those cues you have in your family room with the pool table, where it's like the table's too big for the room and you're right up against the wall. That's about the length of the cue.
The way he broke those, it's obvious he's used that cue before. And on a bar table, maybe it just...
Oh, I don't think he wants to line up that 9-ball. He didn't exactly really line it up, but...
No, but it
looks like maybe he's going to try it anyway.
Kendall's going to take advantage of that right now.
Well, that does even it up very quickly. Kendall was involved in a match late last night. Last match, and he and the guy, they were both trying to win but get out of here quick, so it was like watching speed pool. They were playing and trying to get through those racks pretty quick to try to make it to this match.
Kendall must have won it, huh?
Yes. Yep. Kendall did prevail, and his opponent said, well, I'll be back for 10-ball. And so the 10-ball starts at around 6 tonight?
6 o'clock. Not around 6. It starts at 6. At 6:15.
Around at 6, Brett? No, I'm just kidding.
At 6:15, you'll be forfeited out of the tournament. BCAPL players, if you're in the area, you have until 2 o'clock this afternoon to sign up for that.
Oh. Yeah, one ball kind of gets kicked around in the corner. Boy, that is, he's going to have to shoot a push out here, you would think. There's...
What? Come on.
So dicey there, isn't it?
I'm giving this one back, I think. I'm giving it back. He's going to shoot it. He must be able to see. Looks like you'd almost have to double kiss it in.
Yeah, looks like there's a double kiss there.
But you're not going to have shape on the two. Okay, I'm wrong.
That's nicely played. Well, Terry,
I didn't see the two moving over and moving to 6 out of the way.
Terry is rated at 633, so he's got some game to him.
Or he used to.
Well, that's possible too.
I was sitting there thinking, well, I cannot play to my Fargo rating anymore.
Yeah, maybe a little light, but that'll work.
Yeah, actually, I like that. He's just spinning above the side pocket. Well done. Just up and down.
He was up at the tournament desk speaking to us last night as a truck driver. And,
Oh, he's a truck driver?
Yeah.
Well,
Truck driver, and he tries to set up his the routes that he's going to run based on where the tournaments are, so he can hit the tournament on the way either there or back.
That's pretty nice. Well, he went a little too far.
Oh,
Almost got like he
is it
might
going
still,
in the side? No. Oh, wow.
man. Wow.
Almost got the 7.
Almost got the 7 twice.
Or the
almost
8
got
ball
the
to go.
8. Yeah, it's like.
But in the end, it's Kendal that's
Well,
reaping the rewards of
this
how they came out.
This almost. He hung every ball for Kendal. Who last night was having a little trouble with the pocket he's shooting this 9 ball
He's
in.
looking like he's moving along pretty nicely this morning, though.
Yeah, he's put that out of his mind. And I was talking to him after the match last night. He owns a pool room.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was talking, and then he said he's like remodeling it or something.
Yeah, or opening a new one. Or,
Yeah, they were doing some work on it, or
Yeah.
he's made something to alluded to it when it was ready or something like that. So,
Yep.
well, it's the 2018 BCAPL State Championships here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Scratches straight into the corner pocket.
Made the 9.
9 ball comes back out. And Terry will start off with ball in hand. Even spotted the 9 with the number up. How about that?
I noticed that. Only a referee would notice that, but it's like, I did notice that. It's like, wow.
How much of a nerd does that make me to recognize that he spotted that with the number
I
up?
noticed it too because most players never do that.
Well, these balls are generally open. I mean, there's a little bit of tough navigating here and there, but they're generally open. I think he's going to just play.
Well,
Ended up a little different.
I think he can back at this end of it. That's a tough shot. Oh, okay, he banked it.
He was playing the carom, and I think he was going a two-way shot there. Carom and trying to
That
cut
was a really nice
that
two-way shot because he got shape on the 4.
Yeah. Almost a three-way shot because he was playing shape, got the made the bank shot
himself
and
a little
carom.
too straight on this ball, but thank goodness they're playing on a bar table.
You know what, though? You got to think like he's probably pretty happy to be at the table in this situation, though. Considering where he was sitting on that 5 ball just a moment ago.
Yeah. Oh. Caught the point on the way in.
Those spot shot kind of shots.
Kendal says, hey, I know the feeling.
And Kendall's the first match we saw last night with Kendal. You had a couple of those shots where, he just would really have liked to play him again.
But he got through that, and he settled in, and he's playing well in this match.
Well, that ball still was not going to get to the corner, but it was on its way.
So we're 3-1. Both players racing to 6.
Terry decides he's going to go over and he drinks a little water and tries to kind of shake off that opportunity
He's
that
had
he
some really
didn't
nice
finish out
shots,
on.
and then he's had a couple what I would classify as loose shots.
Well, how about that bank carom setup shot? That was a pretty nice shot. He executed that thing beautifully. But, I recently watched The Color of Money, and as Tom Cruise says in the beginning, you can run down every ball, miss the key ball, the money ball, and Still lose.
That's the one thing about rotation games.
9 ball went in the side pocket.
You can do all the work, and
Cue ball went in the cue balls on the table. 9 balls on the side, and
that's a good one to have the 9 ball go in because
yeah, the layout was a little funky.
No shot at all. And that was a question we answered quite a few times last night was, does the 9 ball count on the break? And yes, it does.
9 ball counts in any pocket off the break. Unlike 10 ball, we have 10 ball coming up tonight, and so if you have not had it,
spots on the.
There are some parts of the country where 10 ball is not really actively played. I come from the Twin Cities, and it's not really played that much there.
No, it's kind of a game that has gained in popularity in the last few years, I think. But it's probably my favorite game to play.
So if you are a fan of 10 ball, or maybe you're not that familiar with 10 ball, check it out on the stream here, because it's an interesting game.
Caught the point on going in.
When he lines up that 2 ball in the corner, it might as well have ball in hand almost. It's pretty nice.
He knows he should have been out there,
Mm-hmm.
and he's probably not coming back to the table.
One certainly wouldn't think so.
Got a buddy, he calls that a swing game. I said, well, gee, Mark, every game is a swing game. Every game you win is, or you lose is one if you had won.
This is the difference between some of the players that you see with the higher skill levels and some of the others. You can see the angles. They're leaving themselves on the right side of the ball. They're playing very careful and precision angles.
And just as you say that, he gets on the wrong side of the ball.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You jinxed him. Oh.
You can come around a couple of rails here.
You can tell, if you're, and this is a good, a good demonstration. When you're on the correct side of the ball, it makes this game look really easy. Now he's struggling because he got on the wrong side of 7. Now he's got a tougher shot on the 8.
Actually, the way it's sitting, it's almost easier because that way he doesn't have to worry about double hitting it because he can shoot across it.
Had to bump the 9 to get shape. It's like he had to work a little harder from the 7 on.
But he did. Yeah, he did.
He played it well.
But he finds a way to get out and evens it up.
Ties this match up at 3.
So now race to 3. You would sure think that Kendal would like to have that shot back.
We're coming to you from the beautiful Hyatt Regency here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I'm Brett Baker, joined by Gennaro Vasquez. Later on, maybe we'll get Kenny Jones back here with us. Righty, Kenny came over to
lay down the law.
The players really want music in this room, and I don't blame them. It's kind of like playing pool in a barn or a church or something. There's like nothing in here.
Well, as you can see, the floor is not carpeted, and the walls it's very echoey, and so yeah.
So when the guy comes in to do the music, we also have to be careful to where we don't have music on the stream.
Well, he made 3 balls off the break. And actually has a shot at the 1 ball. Sometimes you make a lot of balls in the break and you don't end up with a shot, but
Yeah. You know, that music law is one of those I don't really get. It's like, okay, so the casino, the hotel is going to play music. This is music that has been purchased. You know, obviously the hotel hasn't stolen the music. So if it's been purchased and it's going out over our stream, it should be okay. It's not pirated music. It's music that was legally purchased. But well, Terry got himself in a little trouble there and got a little out of line, and both of these guys have given up a couple of games that they weren't able to complete a run out that players of their caliber should. Oh. Well, he hit that pretty good, but it hit the rail going down at that speed. Just pocket wouldn't take it.
well, he had to really jack up and try to shoot that off the
Yeah.
rail, so
So now Terry's got kind of a tough shot here. He's going to have to put a pretty good stroke on this, catch that bottom rail, and 6 balls off the rail, just enough. It should, yeah, made it a little easier for him to catch.
doesn't want
the
to come
rail.
down too far, though. Oh, he's sitting perfect.
Yep, he's just perfect.
Watch out for the corner.
Hey, there's
Watch
a
out for the
pocket down
corner.
there. There's a pocket down there.
Oh.
And Kendall just shakes his head like, well, I don't deserve this, but I'll take it.
And I think Terry said, don't worry about it.
Yep. Didn't want him to have to walk all the way down here and grab that cue ball. So if you notice, since we're here in Green Bay, I did with the green and the yellow on the scoreboard.
Oh,
scoreboard
that's
there.
very nice. Did you see I secretly snuck in my Viking purple today?
Yeah, I was going to comment
My
that Gennaro's wearing his Viking purple today. But it doesn't say Vikings
No,
on
it doesn't. No.
It's okay. I'm gonna get a big sign.
Undercover.
I'm gonna put a big sign on his back. So what do you think of them signing their new quarterback? Getting
Kirk Cousins. Well, I like it. I think it's a good move. Being in a division with the Packers, with Aaron Rodgers, boy, it's tough not to have a quarterback that can really,
Man, you guys had 3 starting quarterbacks on your team. Now I don't know.
They also signed Trevor Seaman, though.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm not a big fan of his, but
Well, I think the hope is that Kirk will take the
Yeah.
bulk of the action there. So
we'll have to see how things play out.
yeah, it's exciting though. As a Viking fan, it's exciting to have a guy that at least looks to be, like the closest thing you've had to a franchise quarterback in a long time. Brett's a Rams fan, so he's
So, hey, I was getting to watch a couple of my former guys I rooted for doing well for the Vikings. But
Terry certainly is just making quick work of this so far. It's a little funny here. Yeah, just be careful how you come out here.
A little further than he wanted, but he's okay.
Might go into the
I
9.
think he can just kind of kill this.
Just missed the 9. Goes into it just a little bit.
Yeah, avoided that scratch.
It was nicely controlled, though. I mean, he went into the 9, but it wasn't an out of control situation.
Hitting the 9 kind of brought that side pocket into.
Well,
that ties us up at 4.
a race to 6 suddenly becomes a race to 2.
We've got a good one going here. These guys both are settling in, playing well. Well, it looks like we have some casino people walking in, or hotel. I forget. I'm in so many casinos. Hotel people. We're not in a casino this week.
The convention centers of these places all look very similar, don't they? A very similar feel to them.
This one's a little different, just with the cement floor. It's like they
Right, it's not a ballroom, but it's,
Right.
Yeah. This is more like a true convention space, I think.
To me, this room kind of reminds me of like a county fair kind of building or something, you know. But it was I know why we're in this room. I mean, it's the easiest one to get the pool tables into.
Hey guys, yeah.
So you're playing music, is that the deal?
Yeah, we want to play music.
And you can't control audio through the computer? You would rather do it through a different device?
Well, I was thinking there's already a microphone.
Well, it's Gennaro's talking to the hotel workers here.
It would be best up there.
Just do that.
Okay.
But I think the reason we want to talk to us is because we need to be able to hear if it's affecting the stream or not. So like the volume up or down. That's why he wanted to get someone else.
So,
But you're gonna want to hook it up there.
so Terry is
Volume up and down. We'll talk about it here. I guess.
looking at this one. Lays pretty good to get on the 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, he can't
Oh, he
communicate
can't.
with us.
Okay.
So I'll give you a thumbs up or thumbs down, I guess,
Oh.
and let you know music up or down.
Oh, so and he'll be good with that?
Yeah.
Or that's you guys with that up? Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not a technical guy, so he doesn't know like you can hook it up there.
Okay.
Really doesn't have any problems here until he gets to the 7. 7 and the 8 and the 9 kind of lay a little funny.
All right, we got the music situation figured out, I think.
Well, we'll see. We don't have music yet, and but we have. I think we understand. They understand now what we want or need or whatever.
I'll say one thing: that the staff here has been very friendly, very friendly staff.
Yeah. Everybody here in Green Bay. I went down to the local Walmart yesterday, and people were very, friendly and. I like this town.
You think they would be as friendly if they knew us a Viking fan? I don't know. Let's keep that undercover for now.
Probably not. Well, let's do an experiment. Hey, everybody.
So if you're listening on the stream, don't tell anyone.
Gennaro's and the enemy. Have you lived your whole life in Minnesota?
I have been watching them struggle for the better part of 50 years.
My dream Super Bowl is the Buffalo Bills, the Minnesota Vikings. Somebody finally wins one bowl.
Nice. Well, Philadelphia got theirs first last year.
Yeah,
so.
but they were 0-1. Both the Vikings and the Bills are 0-4, so they're between the two of them. They're 0-8 in Super
That is
Bowls.
true. Although the Patriots now have lost more Super Bowls than the Vikings, but they've also won a few along the way too. But
yeah, they won a couple.
we don't want to get
Have they?
that technical.
They've lost 5.
Yeah.
Wow, I was thinking they had lost 4.
But they've also won a couple here and
Yeah.
no way.
So what? They're 5-5 or 6-5? I think they're 5. I think they played in 10, so they're 5-5.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. I mean, I'd take that. If you're listening,
The last time the Vikings
LA
were
Rams, if you're listening,
the last time the Vikings were in the Super Bowl, I was not even quite 10 years old. I don't think so.
I like to tease my Seahawk fans. They all go on the, they all wear the jersey to say 12, and I go, so you guys wear your Super Bowl record right on your shirts, huh? 1 and 2. Oh, they hate that.
Well, he was pretty well hooked for that, but Terry made a nice shot there.
All right, Terry's on the hill here, and he's got a pretty nice layout. He could.
And he's got to kind of flirt with the 7 a little bit.
Put the finishing touches on this. He's going to have to.
He's going to have to. There's some traffic to kind of.
He's either got to go
around.
under the 7, or he's got to go between the 7 and the 9. And he's looking at this right now.
Now, he could just draw out of this and go toward the long rail and not even really get near 7, potentially.
The 7, and then once he gets down the other end, the 5 is.
It looks like he's going to go around, try to go around it.
Yeah. Which he did. Oh, caught the 9.
Yeah, there was just so much traffic there. It's just.
Okay, he may be okay here. He was asking for it to stop. He can see the 3. I don't know if he can cut the 3. We're going to know here in just a second. He didn't take much time getting down. Okay, he banked it.
Wow.
Made it. That was a very nice shot. Well, if he can cut this 4.
But look at also the shape, too. I mean, you would think that he hit it with some speed, but if the ball rattles or something, he doesn't completely sell out on that shot either.
He can cut this in, come across to where he is now for the 5. Oh, he went. Okay, the 5 must pass the 9. He's got to get up here for the 7 now. He's still got some work to do.
Mm-hmm.
This shot right here is going to probably determine.
This is a big shot. This is a really big shot.
Yeah, he's got to come with the shot here.
He might even be thinking about the carom.
I think he's going to cut this 5 in the side and go 3 rails with a cue ball.
He's.
And okay, he did that, but he's got himself a bank on the 7.
He's been out of line the last couple of balls.
I know you've never heard me say this. This is the shot. Wow, he banked that nice. No problem.
Well, now
he's come a little too far, so this is the shot of the game. I think he may. Oh, this is everybody's favorite combo here, an 8-9 if he's having to play this combo. There's nothing I hate more than playing the 8-9 combo.
Oh,
but
did he shoot that nice?
He made it,
wow.
And wow, what an out. What an out.
Well, so Terry moves on and wins this match 6-4. Kendall shakes his hand, says, thank you, sir. Maybe catch up with you in 10 ball.
Yeah, Kendall finishes 9th through 12th in this tournament. And Terry is now in the top 8.
So this would have been the 12 o'clock match. So that probably means
we'll have a little break here.
Yeah.
And we will be back later with more 9-ball action here in Wisconsin. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you later.